Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Lightning Strike, Dash's home for news and reviews and all things nerdy. I'm your host, Shadow King, and today we're going to talk about
Vixen.
What's Vixen, you ask? Well, Vixen is a 6-episode miniseries in the Arrowverse that will tie into Arrow and Flash, but it's animated, so it won't be on TV, but it shows on the CWC. So yeah, that's what Vixen is. Now, so basically, the show starts off action-packed, with a nice run throughout the city as Arrow and Flash chase down Vixen. And it all ends on a flashback 3 days prior to meeting our two heroes. Now, this episode's only run for 5 minutes, so thank God these reviews will actually be a bit shorter, so I'll be able to get them out in time. Yay! But for this first episode, because I know there's a lot of you who are asking who's Vixen and what is Vixen and where she come from. I've never seen her in DC Comics before. Instead of my top things I enjoyed about the episode, I'm going to give a brief history of who exactly Vixen is, both in the Arrowverse and in the DC Universe as a whole. Mari G-Way McCabe, aka Vixen, was created by Jerry Conway and Kurt Swan and first appeared in July 1981 in Action Comics number 521. In Africa, there was a legend that the warrior Tonto asked Anansi the spider to create a totem that would give the wearer all the powers of the animal kingdom, if they would use the power to protect the innocent. It is possible that the Anansi who Tonto met may have been a member of the alien race who gave Buddy Baker the ability to tap into the magnetic field. That's getting into a whole lot of different stuff. Mari's Tonto totem may tap into that same field. Tonto used the totem to become the first legendary hero of Africa. The totem was later passed down to Tonto's descendants until it reached the McCabes. Growing up in a small African village, Mari McCabe heard the legend of the Tonto totem from her parents. She was the daughter of Reverend Richard G-Way, the village priest, who was her sole caretaker, as poachers led by a man named Kiswe killed her mother years ago. Reverend G-Way himself was killed by his half-brother, Mari's uncle, Jiro Masaki. Masaki wanted the Tonto totem, which had been in Reverend G-Way's possession. Now orphaned, she fled to America. She set up a new identity for herself as Mari McCabe and used her beauty to become a well-known fashion model in New York City. She used her newfound wealth to travel the world. On a trip back to Africa, she came across her uncle and stole back the Tonto totem, using its power to become the Vixen. In the Arrowverse, the origin is pretty much the same. Originally from Africa, Mari McCabe's parents were killed by local greed, corruption, and wanton violence. But the orphan Mari refused to succumb to her terrors surrounding her. Inheriting her family's totem, Mari can access the power of animals, anything from super strength of a gorilla to the speed of a cheetah, and so on and so forth. As Vixen, she fights valiantly to protect the world from threats like those that claimed her family. In the comics, she's been part of many teams, such as the Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and of course Justice League of America, to name a few. Vixen has also appeared in numerous comics and a number of other medias. She's appeared in Lois and Clark, Batman Brave and the Bold, Crisis on Two Earths, Teen Titans Go, the video game Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, and most famously, or at least where I first met her, in the DC Animated Universe Justice League Unlimited, where she kicked ass and fought for the love of Green Lantern, John Stewart, against fellow hero, Hawkgirl. I think we all know who won that though, I'm just saying. Final thoughts and opinions. It's off to a good start, although I need to at least see the second episode to get full marks on it, but I'm really excited to see a character like Vixen get more attention. In a sense, she's like Ant-Man, a character that's been in the comics for years, and yet people still have no idea who she is unless you really paid attention to anything I mentioned above. I bet some of you didn't even know who she was. So please support this small 6-episode miniseries. Episodes only last 5 minutes. You can watch them online. The possibility to branch off into another live-action series is possible. And if it does go to live-action on the CW, then of course it's going to cross over with Flash and Arrow like it already has. Flash and Arrow appear in this little miniseries. Flash, Arrow, Felicity, Cisco, they appear and voiced by the same characters in this series. So, and you know, this is another one of those shows that can go to my lady, to all my ladies, all my nerdy ladies, or ladies in general. Check out this awesome woman, female superhero, and give this story a chance. We've been steadily getting more and more badass, amazing, ass-kicking women, comic book characters in a lot of these shows and movies that have come out, and here is another one. I guarantee you, dude, you'll love some of the stories that you can get from her. Like I said, we can get her to live action if you guys give us support. I won't give a full-blown rating to this just yet, as it's so short. I'll just wait till the entire 6-episode run is over, and then I'll give my full verdict then. But I will give it a thumbs up, and we'll be definitely tuning in for the rest of the series. You can watch it on the CWC, which I'll have a link to in the description below. So, Vixen's here. Are you excited for her own series? Did you learn something new in this episode that you did not know in any other episode? For the comment question, what other DC heroes, male or female, do you think should get their own miniseries? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, kiddies, that's it for this episode of Lightning Strike. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay nerdy, Nashville, and take care.